I have another wig review for you guys. This wig review is brought to you again by glamourtress.com. Shout out to them for sponsoring this video. I saw this particular wig on their website and I was like, that looks like a dupe for Freetress Valentino. So let me try and see if it actually is, so I can suggest that to you guys, because Freetress Valentino is sold out in a lot of colors. And so I figured, you know how companies like Freetress and Model, they'll have the same wig but just, you know, different brands and names. Okay, so I have Buena in the color SOP 430/27. I think it's the equivalent to the OM 430 in Freetress wigs. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful color, that nice 4 mix. Okay, I've already recorded this video. I thought it looked nice in it, but the wig itself, it is a dupe for Freetress Valentino, but it is not a good dupe. As you can see, I'm pretty much in natural light, just with my ring light, you know, dimmed down. This texture is super silky. Now I can work with silky hair, but this feels like, in my opinion, I feel like it's like doll hair. I've already sprayed dry shampoo on it and it still looks like this. Model is one of my favorite brands, but I don't think this one is that good. But I'm gonna keep, hopefully it looks better today than it did last week when I tried it. This is what the parting space looks like. The parting space needs to be tweezed, so I'm gonna pull some hairs. I'm gonna take my rat tail comb and just pull some more hair out of the parting space. Now, if you don't know how to, you know, fix your part, all I do is take 3 or 4 strands out at a time. I wrap it around my finger just like that. I twirl it around my finger and I pull it out. I wouldn't do more than 3 or 4 strands at a time, because you can, you know, get a hole in your lace, and that's, you know, it can be hard to repair sometimes. Okay, something else I want to mention. This is another one of those wigs that does not come with any lace to cut, just like Freetress Valentino, so it does make the process a bit more convenient. But a lot of times you get that line of demarcation that develops because you don't have any lace to cut. But there's a couple ways that you can, you know, fix that. You can always put a dot of Got2b glue underneath your parting space, press it down, use a blow dryer and let it dry, and then put your pattern on top and it'll be pretty seamless. Or you can cut a V into your lace, and I think I'm gonna go with cutting a small V into my lace today. I've been meaning to show you guys that in a video, and a lot of you guys have asked, so I'm gonna try that today and see how that works with this wig. So this is what the parting space looks like. I'm gonna cut just a small V like that at the front of the wig. This is what it looks like currently. And people cut the V into their lace because once you do it instead of going with a straight line, this is what happens with the line of demarcation. It's just a straight line on your head. When it's a V, it kind of tapers in, so it's easier to be more seamless with your part. And I think I first saw Thomas Adriana here on YouTube do that with one of her human hair wigs a couple years back. Yeah, and get like cuticle scissors, or like smaller scissors, like use smaller scissors like this. The ones that I started off with were way too big. You need some small scissors to do this. All right, so that's what, y'all can see that little V. Let's see how that works when I apply this. This is another wig that you can wear as a left side, right side, or middle part. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the side. And I do have a wig grip on. So this is gonna fit very snug to my head. So that's what it looks like as a side part. And I'm going to style it up, so don't judge it just yet. So that's the side part, and then we're going to try it as a middle part. Alright, so here is the middle part. I think I'm going to go with a middle part today just because I filmed a wig called Nova and I had it as a side part. So I'm going to try it as this one as a middle part. The issue I had with this wig the other day is not only I didn't like the texture, but beside that it had like a cone situation at the top. And you can always remedy that by turning it inside out on your mannequin head and spraying water on it and leave it on there for a couple days, and then it'll get rid of that cone shape. But I didn't do that with this one. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in color 330 Toffee, and I'm going to put that in my parting space. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of my LA Colors brow powder, and I'm going to take like the medium and black shade and just go around the parting space just to close it up a little bit towards the front. Alright guys, so I'm back and I have applied Buena to my head, and at the beginning of the video I was being a little bit negative because the first time I tried this wig I had a bad experience. It just didn't look natural and it looked pretty wiggy, but that is what happens. Well, not all the time. Some wigs are just bad, period. But this one, I needed to put more work into it to make it look good. What benefited this wig is doing the V-cut into the parting space. As you can see, this parting space looks very good now. That was my only con for Sensational's Tasha, or Sensational's Tasha. So I'm gonna cut a V in that one too, because that wig was pretty bomb. But that was my only con with that wig. So after I fixed the parting space, added a little bit of black matte eyeshadow around the parting space to close it up a bit to make it look more natural. And then I brushed the curls out some more and tried to make the top as flat as possible. Now I think this wig is a proper dupe for Freetress Valentino. Now, do I think it's dead on and as good as Valentino? I guess that's a preference thing if you like silky textured hair. This is very silky. When I had it on last week, it looked like doll hair, and I was just like, no. But this week, after I brushed it out some more, I think it's gotten a little less shiny and it looks more natural. But just fresh out the pack, I was not feeling the texture of it. Another con with this wig, I told you guys it had some hump action at the top. It does have hump action, but that is something that can be fixed if you turn it inside out on a mannequin head and spray water on it and let it stay on there for, you know, a day or two, and you'll be fine. But this is actually a cute wig, and I just gave it a hard time because I didn't put the extra, I didn't put extra elbow grease in to working with it. So if you get this wig, you're gonna have to work with it a little bit to make it to your liking and make it not look wiggy. Yeah, especially that hump situation, because I wore it as a side part last week, and that side part was just coning up, and it just looked really weird. It was cute, but it just looked wiggy a little bit. Like, I can tell it was off. But this is pretty. It's pretty. You just gotta work with it. That's the only kind. You're gonna have to work with it so it doesn't look wiggy. So yeah, just work with it. So if you are interested in Bueno by Model, I'll put the link to where you can purchase it on glamourtress.com. I want to thank Glamourtress for sending me this wig to review for you guys, and I want to thank you guys for supporting my channel. We have so many videos coming up, so you have to be a part of the notification squad. Go ahead and turn your notifications on so you'll be notified every time I do another upload. Check out my other recent uploads. I got a lot of videos on my channel. Check out my playlist. Stay a while. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Alright, guys. I know this wig review has already been too long, but I did come back another day and I fixed the part up even more. I feel like this footage right here looks even more natural than the second footage that you just saw. I took some more of that matte black eyeshadow and I applied it around the parting space just to close up that V in the front a little bit more. I think I made my V just a little bit too big. It's good to go with a smaller V, even smaller than the one that I had. So you don't have to do as much with the matte black eyeshadow, but still I think this footage looks a lot better than the footage that you saw previously. This wig just required a lot of work, but I think overall it's cute. I just really don't like the texture. So if you guys are interested in this wig, head over to glamourtress.com and pick it up there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.